Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off as usual with EURUSD, and it looks like we have got the pullback. We missed the first level. We actually flew through that first level, which was this area around 119.571, and we've pretty much come up to the very next fractional, which is 119.923. Trend line break, but this is a good example of why you always stay with the trend even if you have a trend line break, because you're always looking for a second attempt at the lows. Okay, so if you see what I'm talking about here, there was a trend line inside here. Let's put it in. There you go. Broke up, tested resistance, or met resistance, looking to the left, also testing the moving averages, and then the second attempt at the low, which broke down. So same setup at the moment as far as I'm concerned. If we look at the hour, yes, we do have a potential trend change, but we obviously need to hold these levels. So the first level that obviously needs to hold right now is this one right here at 119.571. So for me, break below that and retest. We're looking for a move down. Obviously, we will first target this trend line, and then we will target pretty much these inside tails here. Okay, so that's kind of my view on this. I suspect if we just move across to the weekly, the trend is up. Strong move up, looks like a bit of consolidation from continuation. So I do suspect we probably go sideways today, and bouncing in between these levels here. I do suspect that's probably the first area, being a Friday. The second thing would be a break and a retest of this area, and that would be a fairly decent opportunity as far as I'm concerned. If we get there, it's quite a large stop loss, 500 point stop loss or 500 pip stop loss, but you can at least get a one-to-one trade here by picking up, pretty much looking to the left and picking up these levels. Wouldn't hold this over the weekend though, just in case it is a reversal. US dollar, Japanese yen, pretty much going nowhere. Continuation from yesterday. We are going sideways right now. Tails to the upside, tails to the downside. That is the famed barbed wire pattern. Barbed wire basically means intense confusion or high confusion or immense confusion. It doesn't matter which way you want to describe it. Above and below the moving averages on the hour, and bouncing between two levels. It's range bound, not interested in trading that. British pound, Japanese yen, still moving to the upside. I am still very concerned with this pair. Doesn't matter which way I draw it. But that is definitely a wedge. So it is getting tired as well on the 8 hour. I don't want to be chasing longs up here. I'd rather be buying off structure lower down. And we sort of got structure yesterday. You can see pretty good entry there. Continuation to the upside. So yeah, that's basically what I'd be doing to bring up these levels. There's another good entry right over here. So 151.676. Pull back onto that, looking for another move to the upside. Just be very careful, keep your stops close. This is sort of squeezing into a wedge, and typically it squeezes until it breaks. So that's British pound, Japanese yen. Aussie dollar, US dollar, we did have a wedge that I pointed out yesterday. Haven't really gone anywhere, just gone into this area of chaos here. We are above the moving averages still, so technically the trend is up, but look at this divergence here, and that's continuation diversions. Continuations where? Continuations down. So price is high, there's my oscillators. Price is lower, oscillators are higher. So that is diversions at the moment, so you would expect some kind of a second move to the downside. Okay, so that leans towards strong dollar, and Japanese yen, US dollars looking strong. So I would assume we're going to have the same on the EURUSD, that we sort of start running on the euro. But Aussie dollar, US dollar is the one out of the three. Well, actually, no, US dollar, Japanese yen, and Aussie dollar, Aussie dollar, US dollar. Those are the two dollar pairs that I would be looking at today. Remember, when we get breaks of structure, like a flag, and I mean this is really it's a bear flag, so we're in a bear trend, consolidation, break, retest, continuation to downside equal to the move down. That is the structure, but when we break to the upside, there's a 25% probability that it's going to continue. The reality is 75% is the probability that it's going to move down. But in the same breath, I can just readjust it, and that makes a little bit more sense. So that 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the downside, 1, 2, 3, what do you got, 4, 5, 6 touches to the upside, at pretty solid. So you're looking for breaks. You're looking for breaks on this pair. So we'll come back to the 8 hour. Look at my oscillators. Yeah, I'm looking for a break to the downside. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. So structure, first bit of structure is 077681, break, retest. Then be looking for some kind of a move to the downside. Look, my oscillators already pointing down. Already got a pin bar and an engulfing bar here. Bit of structure here. So yeah, just wait and see what happens at the open. But I suspect this thing is moving back to the downside. The other thing that you can do is just tighten up your diagonal, and you'll see you do have a intersecting trend lines here. So 07681, that's the break and retest we're looking for to get short. Euro, Great British Pound, bob wire as well. Nothing really happening there. Don't even want to look at that more in the 8 hour. That is range bound, and it is range bound on the 1 hour. There is nothing there worth trading. Stay away from that one. And British Pound, New Zealand dollar, kind of a difficult one. We are kind of in some structure, but we also got a bit of a flag forming. It's not really, it doesn't really stand out for me at the moment. So what is standing out is that we've broken this triangle pattern to the downside, which is here. That's 193350, but sort of broke down and then immediately back into the structure here. So nothing really on offer here. So what we are looking for is a break and retest of 193350 for a continuation. Otherwise, we're looking, and I would actually, sorry, this one here, just delete that. Okay, the other one would be a break above this high of 194486. So for me at the moment, this is sideways. Bob wire again that's happening at the moment after that strong move. But that's kind of my view today. I think the two that are worth watching is US dollar, Japanese yen, and Aussie dollar, US dollar. And the British pound pairs, you know, if we can get a decent pullback on pound yen, then that would also be an opportunity. I just want to check this one on the 15 minutes quickly, because this was a fairly good, you can see how good this setup was. So, you know, during the first part of the open, that wasn't really a setup. So you would have either waited for there, or come back the level. And we came back the level. You can see there, bit of confusion at the level, then a move down, then an engulfing in an upward trend. Break of those tails was long. So that's kind of the setup that I'd look for again on this pair, British pound, Japanese yen. So just keep looking left, look for the structure. So long as we're staying above the moving averages on the 15, trend is up. Oscillators are starting to line up nicely as well. So pay attention to this. So that pretty much be today. Those are the three: Aussie dollar, US dollar, pound, Japanese yen, and US dollar, Japanese yen. Those are the three currency pairs that I will be keeping my eye on today. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.